Hello everyone. Today we are here to discuss a very important issue regarding education, and that this COVID-19 pandemic has brought a drastic change in the field of education. New eras are open, new kind of horizons are opening for educational field, and there are many more changes that has taken place drastically. Actually, the beginning of COVID-19 was a kind of thing which was very uncertain, unexpected, and it was like a transition period for everyone. That is for the teachers, students, parents, and all the stakeholders. So during this, we have realized that the main difference between the physical classroom and the virtual classrooms, where people have really observed what exactly goes on in the classrooms, how the teaching learning takes place, how exactly the content is imparted to the students, what are the various methodologies that are done in the classroom. But now there are few important things, whereas a kind of research or discovery that has come up in the form of STT and TTT. The meaning is here you will understand STT is students talking time and TTT is teachers talking time. Now, usually we say that children talk a lot in the class. They talk, it is true. But in education, whether teaching is there or learning is there, that is very important. Means actually instead of teaching, there should be more learning. Maybe by various methodologies, various type of contents are imparted. So nowadays we speak a lot about competency-based education. Similarly, we speak about learning outcomes. We say project-based learning, collaborative learning, art integration, sports integration, all these methodologies. Along with this, the new concept is like what we say, that is important part is student talking time and teacher talking time. If you want to really come out of the rote learning method, then we need to shift ourselves to the STT, that is students talking time. We need to decide exactly how much time should be given for the students to talk and how much time the teacher should talk. Though it depends on the kind of syllabus to cover up the type of teaching methodology. Now in this scenario, we need to shift ourselves, and we need to have a kind of ideological type of thing to be brought into practice, that how imparting the knowledge or imparting the content can take place in this way, where teachers should decide. The students number may vary, that is in all the classes there are 40, 50, 60 students are there, though government says that it should be limited to 30 students or maximum 40 students. But even then it should be very well planned, and we need to come out of the traditional or rote learning method and give more opportunities for STTs, that is students talking time. They should talk. What they should talk, the content based. They should ask questions. They should clarify their doubts. They should explore the content. They should bring new ideas to the teaching learning. That is very important. So all those various type of new methodologies, what we study in the B.Ed, M.Ed and all that, goes on very type of regular one. But once we want to come out of it, what goes on, we say that Finnish education, the education in Finland, the education in Singapore is the number one education. We need to focus upon all these things, though these are the very small countries where less density of population is there. But even then, there are certain methodologies, there are certain type of technological things which is practiced there. Such type of things should be brought here. So in most of the European countries, we'll see that theory part is given comparatively lesser importance than the practical. So practically they learn more, they explore themselves. Once they do it in the activity form, they really learn. Only imparting the oral knowledge by lecture method or by just imparting the knowledge by giving a long lecture will not, because the learning span is just of 12 minutes. More than that, if you talk, usually human beings are reluctant to listen. That is human psychology, and that is proven by the research also. So if you are in 45 minutes class, and in that 45 minutes class, if you go on talking just then where the learning will take place. Though we plan the lesson that it should be like this kind of thing, but more it should go for kind of projects, collaborative learning, various methodologies, and student talking time should be planned well. Then and then only then real learning can take place. So this was the kind of important issue that I wanted to share today. So thank you very much for listening. Those who are listening, thank you.